I'm 37.
What?
I'm 37, I'm not old.
We're reviewing several. Here we are again. It's been nearly a year since I first discovered this remarkable artist who's been just impressing me every time. I mean, obviously, as you can see from the playlist, if you haven't had the chance to look at that, please feel free to do so. From me seeing her first, ever, sort of televised performance, right up until her most recent show in Vegas, I think it was. You know, never not impressive. A genuinely exciting and inspiring and just wonderful performer. And I noticed that there is this, well, let's presume it's a documentary, floating around that I've been keen to check out just to, see her full story told in that way. And I felt like presenting it on the channel for what that's worth. So, without much further ado, let's just get into it. Fascinated to see what that is. Wondering if I'll get emotional or not, because at times, particularly watching her earlier stuff, I do just go into a dad mode and I just see a young kid doing so unbelievably well and being so confident and being so capable and just thinking, bless her, that's wonderful, that's sweet, it's inspiring. So we'll see how we get on. Let's get to it. Angelina Jordan, 10 years in the making. She's so, yeah, bruh.
Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
Smoky quality to her voice.
And that moment of performing for the first time on stage, I was like, I knew that my music was bigger than myself.
I've just realised I haven't heard her speak, I think, properly, whether when she was younger or when she was older. So it's kind of odd actually hearing her talk for the first time. But yeah, I'm sorry, that video of her as like a child, I get what, 3, 4? That's just immediately made me think of all the videos I have of my kids when they were little, dancing around, singing, mugging it for the camera and just being adorable. So yeah, this is going to be interesting, just seeing her progression and hearing her story.
This one clip just went viral of Gloomy Sunday, and everything really changed in a way that I never expected it. At some point, I just couldn't go to school because, I had people from LA flying to my school to they were just curious. They were like, is this girl real? She's just 7 years old.
To you. We're caught in a trap.
I could not do it without them. You're not only family, but they know you deep down inside like no other. And so it's so, so important that is in the right place.
What you're doing
It's really important to have that kind of support network.
It's not only about creating music, it's just your identity, your style, everything. And with the support they've been giving me, and I want them to always be my shield.
And we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. If an old friend I know.
When I first found out what music was at the age of 1.5, it was just something that I just couldn't get enough of. So I don't know, I felt like it really came to me more than anything else. And I mean, ever since I discovered like the different genres and everything, I was just like, I was obsessed. I just couldn't get enough.
Hearing Suspicious Minds in the background and now this, again, just being reminded of her wonderful voice. I always find these kinds of documentaries fascinating. Just that whole thing of like, you've almost got to pretend they're not there while you're there with your family and you're just sort of getting ready to leave the hotel and you're just, but you have to always be conscious of the fact that you're on camera and people are watching you. And just to get out of the way, because the thought is there, she obviously looks stunning. She looks absolutely gorgeous. She has that aura, that presence that she's always been in possession of just as a performer, even when she was a child. So hearing her say that from the age of 1.5, it was like it chose her. She didn't really have any choice in the matter, in the sense of if you get bitten by that bug at that young age and it becomes something that you commit to and you obsess about and fulfills you and informs you, it's hardly a surprise that this would happen. I mean, where else could she go in life other than to be who she became?
Darling, I've hungered for.
I think it's an honor to be compared to like those legendary artists like Adele and Amy Winehouse.
Person I've made many
truly
times,
look
and
up
I
to
got
them
told off for it sometimes.
with, for example, how Adele hasn't really been changing anything with how she is, and I think that inspires me a lot.
She's got a wonderful blend of being obviously like a star, glamorous, beautiful star, but she's still hanging out with her family and just seems like a regular person, which all stars are, let's be honest. But oh God.
I need your love.
I reacted
So
to
we're
this
on
song
the way
before.
to Westgate. Having my first ever Vegas show tonight, and I am beyond honored and excited. And we're about to go.
Two phones and the nail.
Do a sound
Sorry,
check, and then
a silly detail, but I
I
genuinely
have a
find
meet
that
and
impressive.
greet, and hair
when
and
people can
makeup
do
gotta
that.
be done, and then show. It's not that I get nervous; it's more that excitement, like that moment that you're just like waiting for, like starting the show and seeing all the beautiful people coming from all around the world. So it's more like that waiting feeling, like, oh my God, I'm so ready, and just I've had a lot of preparation, so I feel super ready.
And we are about to see your big poster, Angelina.
Oh my God.
What did it feel like when you saw it for the first
my
time?
gosh, I was so surprised. It was so funny I'm like, oh, that's me. No, it was amazing. I feel really humbled, and now I'm just so happy to have my first ever Vegas show. It's truly an honor. It's gonna come now.
Well, show me the poster.
That is so.
I really need your love. Sergeant of Unchained Melody is honestly one of the highlights of the video so far, just hearing it in the background. Imagine that, being somebody who has this talent and has the capacity to perform with such confidence and certainty. And then, 10-ish years later, you see your face in a 100-foot billboard in the middle of, one of the most popular entertainment districts in the entire world. And yet, like she says, that it's humbling, and I believe it. I think she's one of those people that you hear her say the words, I am humbled, I am grateful, and it's not an act, it's not a put on, it is a genuine feeling of, it's amazing that I'm here and I don't take it for granted, and I don't feel like it's deserved, in the sense of course, I'm incredibly famous, and of course I have a Vegas show. It's just she's put in the work, so she does deserve to be there. But again, doesn't take it for granted.
That's so cool. I mean, everything that Elvis has done, it just inspires me so much, from his style, his music. I've done so many. What I tend to do is I love doing my own renditions of cover songs.
I know that. Wait. I know she's talking, which is fair enough. She's talking about Elvis. Totally cool, totally reasonable. Yes, I think I just need to listen to this separately, but I want to go just a touch because I want to hear those notes, because I remember those from the that classic live performance from the late '60s, where those notes are hit, and she does the same thing in her own way.
His music, I've done so many. What I tend to do is I love doing my own renditions of cover songs.
Light up heels as well. Jesus.
Drums would need more bass.
I do love this sort of stuff, behind the scenes sound checking and prepping. Jesus, back, love it. Need to be that talented a musician that I could be part of that setup. Wouldn't have to be centre stage, I don't think I have that quality, but to be somebody who's talented enough that they can.
Are you guys hearing it?
Go, Melissa.
So.
Oh my God.
All right. Is that good?
It seems like such a small. Is it a small venue, or am I being crazy? The light up heels. I'm sorry, but what the hell? Why am I so impressed or awed by them?
It really comes to me all the time, because I do write in my journal every day about like everything happening in life and just people that I meet, experiences. I mean, I've been traveling the whole world. When I'm at the
Journaling's a great device. It's
I'll
cool to
read
hear
through
that she does
stuff,
that.
and I really get inspired.
Bring it on, my heart is strong. There's nothing I won't do.
And this proves it. When I first saw her on I forgot what I saw her on, I was like, wow, this girl's going to be something when she grows up, and I just followed her ever since.
I've been following her for 3 years now, and I'm addicted. So I guess I'm a groupie.
So I actually told my boss that I'm moving today, which I moved last week. I took off work for this, and nobody knows I'm here. My family doesn't know.
No, you say nobody
my work
knows.
doesn't know. I skipped.
You're on camera, bro. Just gotta hope that nobody else in your office is an Angelina Jordan fan. I can respect that, actually. Hell, why not take some time off from, hey, maybe even if you love your job, take some time off so that you can go and enjoy a phenomenal performance in a great setting. That's fair enough, but it's just funny him going, nobody knows I'm here. I think they're gonna. It's fair enough, I'd probably do the same.
And literally just, I lied to come to this.
Wide open, so turn off the lights. I shine even more bright. Like a diamond. That beat right off my shoulder. I told you, now I'm about to show you.
She's so sweet. She's so. I can't get over the elements of her being just such a sweet and lovely person. It seems, like a really genuine, lovely person. Who also is
this is of course Abbey Road,
incredibly glamorous,
Billie Holiday, her main influence, Elvis, Angelina in the third position. Paul McCartney was barefoot in the Abbey Road crossing, and then Grandma Mary.
We are from New York City, and we are so excited to see Angelina perform.
These fans seem lovely as well. They're so genuine and so like enthusiastic.
Sold out. And sold out shows.
Okay, look, that's not a bad job actually. As far as these sort of face tattoos can be so hit and miss, but you know, depictions of people in tattoo form. So good work, but also I do find that a little bit weird and a bit creepy. I'll be honest with you. The T-shirt is cute, even including, you know, Grandma Mary. You know, that's sweet. That shows deep appreciation for the artist and their influences. That's fun. That's just a bit weird. Just saying. I think that's odd. But you know, you do you. Free world, free country.
When did you get this tattoo?
Brazil. South Brazil.
This is from Brazil.
Yes.
Wow, and you too?
My wife.
Are you as big of a fan?
Big fan.
You'll never.
Cause no, you know me, at least that's how I feel.
I love this track.
I'm trying to pull you closer to me, but it's just like trying to catch smoke. Love, I really wish you had a face. Maybe I could beg for you to stay.
It feels like woo. But there she is. Just look at her. It's just, wow. But this feels like such a small venue.
Bang, bang. You shut me down. Bang, bang. You hit
Love this rendition.
bang, bang. That I leave behind. Face the truth in
It's not small. I don't know. Maybe I should just watch the full concert or watch more live stuff that's more recent. I don't know. I mean, I think I've caught a couple, or at least one, sorry, from this particular gig. I'm sorry about the comments about it being small. What I mean is, like, I feel like, you know, she can. It's probably better in this setting, actually. It's more of an intimate setting where you can have a lot of people, you know, a lot of eyes, a lot of people's attention, but it's not like an arena where something gets lost. I mean, certain bands and certain artists can probably do the arena thing. She's not doing stuff with like pyrotechnics and flashing lights, and you know, it's a sort of sweet, fun little, tasteful lighting. Great band that manages to fill the stage without it looking cramped, and yeah, it's probably fine. It's just that thing of me going, but she's a superstar. She should be in like a massive Vegas. I don't know, like I can't even think of an example. You know, I don't know. The Bellagio or the MG, wherever the big venues are, where like Britney or whoever would have performed. Anyway, yeah, I just had that thought. I know I kept referencing it before, but I take it back. This is a perfectly decent venue, and she's obviously doing a wonderful job.
Juliet, I think I heard you.
Good job. We're doing an encore, or is that us done? Oh, careful of the train. Gosh.
If I go far from home, I I still know I'm not alone. You're wherever I'll be, 'cause I carry you with me. If the sky
Sweetie.
gets too dark,
Did so well.
I just look for my North Star.
Don't cry. You will make me cry. Don't cry.
Easy, 'cause I carry you with me. Ain't no
Do cry.
mountain
It's fine. You're allowed. I mean, Jesus.
I'm not gonna
Go back out? Yes, of course.
No river is too wide,
Bow.
valley too low. The places that I go.
Commemorate this lovely moment.
I'm ready. Keep throwing on my way. I know how much I can take. I get strong.
Thinking about it now, just with a lot of the songs that have been played in the background and most of the work of hers that I have come across, I probably do need to find more original work. But the fact that she's able to build such a following and such a fan base based on, you know, other people's work, doing her interpretations and her covers of other people's work, is a testament in and of itself. Because there are plenty of people who do great covers that put sort of their own stamp on things, but they can't sort of sustain a career off of that necessarily, or are distinctive enough or talented enough that they can just be the kind of person she is, the kind of person who has that reach and has that appeal, based mostly, not exclusively, but mostly off of her renditions of other people's work. It's just a testament to her talent that she can take these classic evergreen staples like Unchained Melody, and just her particular style and her mode of singing makes it her own and gives her that appeal and gives her that reach. I just think it's interesting. And that's why I think I do need to try and track down, and I'm open to obviously suggestions, please, of how to find more of her own work, just out of curiosity, because I'm sure style-wise it's similar to her, obviously the people that have influenced her, but I'd just like to hear more of her own, you know, original work that she's put together.
From the bay,
Where should I sign it? It's up to you. Find a name that you, Captain Lee from the Down Under Charlotte.
I think she should sign all the way across the top. She's at the
You are
world class.
Oh, above all the rest.
Like here?
Whatever works for you, then you can do that.
She's even got an elegant autograph. Like, oh, look at that. Sorry, I've never noticed that before. That's lovely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or something like that. Oh my God, what an honor. Thank you so
ain't no
much.
mountain high that I'm not gonna climb. No river is too
This is,
wide.
I couldn't recognise, I wasn't looking, but all the other names, but I'm sure there's some proper legends out there.
You got a few folks to meet downstairs too.
Yes, I know.
I know how much
I have a feeling we couldn't have it all. We are the deep who have
Sweetie.
what you played it when I beat it. Oh, did it? That's finished. Yeah.
That is finished. Oh, so adorable.
Looking back
So
through 10
adorable.
years of my career, I am just so grateful for my loyal fans who have been supporting me since day one and given all the love and support that has made me never ever want to stop. And not only stop with what I love, but never stop with what I'm dreaming of, and to write more music and to have the ability and a voice for others to inspire. I mean, that to me is a gift that I will forever be so grateful of. But I also want to say that each and every one of you inspire me to be the best version of myself. And I the words, I love you.
Okay. Yeah, I probably didn't have a lot to say there. I'll be honest, there's part of me that was like, I'd like to have heard more of like a backstory, kind of, or watch more of her progressing. But I know it was more about marking that iconic and important show for her in Vegas, and the fact that it took her 10 years to get there. So I do get that part. So that's fair enough. But yeah, just there's a reason why she has the following she has. There's a reason why, one of the biggest videos that I ever put out, as I say, nearly a year ago now, was my first time reaction to her on Always Got Talent, putting in that amazing performance. She is adored for a justifiable reason. Like, it isn't hype, it isn't artificial. It's a genuine affection for a remarkable woman, like somebody who's really done something, and I will continue to. That's why I'll always come back to her on the channel, and I really could use and would appreciate any suggestions you have, not just of great live performances, but in particular, like I say, original works, things that she's put out. Could be recently, could be way back when, doesn't matter. I like to get suggestions from people who are fans and people who know her well, and or certainly have known her longer than I have, of where to go next and what I should check out. So please leave that in the comments below. What do you think about the video itself? Like, in terms of, I managed to not get too weepy. The moment where, I could see she was tearing up. I thought, don't start to actually cry, because you'll set me off. But, how did you feel about it? Were you moved? Did it just elevate your fandom, or did it just reaffirm it? Let me know below, guys. Drop it a like if you liked it. But yeah, goodbye forever.
Listen, strange women lying in ponds, distributing swords is no basis for a system of government.